Hello, good people. Welcome to another episode of. Now you're wondering what we are going to talk about today. In today's video, we are going to talk about depression. A lot of people have been misusing the term, and I'm here to clarify. Depression is a mental health condition that is often characterized by continuous feeling of sadness and loss of interest, therefore affecting the way we behave, feel, and also isolating ourselves. I know by now you're asking yourself, what are some of the signs and symptoms of depression, or what are the causes of depression? To start with the causes, there are several factors that causes depression. Maybe in today's video we are going to talk about biological factors, psychological factors, and environmental factors. Let us start by maybe discussing the biological factors. In biological factors on causes of depression, we have genetics and brain chemistry. In genetics, maybe one of your parents ama a close family or a close relative amekuwa exposed to depression before, so from there you can inherit. And also, to talk about brain chemistry, imbalances in dopamine and serotonin as neurotransmitters may lead to exposure to depression. In brain chemistry, we have these transmitters that are dopamine and serotonin. Imbalances in these neurotransmitters may expose you to a higher risk of getting depression. In biological factors, we are going to talk about life events. Maybe before the depression episode or the depressive episode, you have been exposed to a traumatizing event such as grief, loss, or divorce, relationship problems, and therefore leading to depression. In psychological factors, we are going to talk about two factors, that is medical side effects and medical conditions. In medical conditions, maybe someone in your family or you yourself have been diagnosed with a long-term illness, and you don't know how to cope up with it. Due to lack of proper support, you end up falling into depression. Medical side effects. Some of the medications that are prescribed by some of the doctors or physicians may cause extreme side effects. Due to those side effects, you end up falling into depression. Let's now talk about the signs and symptoms of depression. Depression is often characterized by continuous feelings of sadness and lawlessness, and also loss of interest in the activities that you found being of interest before. The other sign of depression is insomnia or hypersomnia. For those who do not understand what insomnia is inability to get proper sleep, or hypersomnia is the opposite of insomnia. Hypersomnia is sleeping for more than required time. The normal sleeping time inafaa kukua from 6 to 8 hours, but you find yourself sleeping the whole day and not being able to perform daily activities. The other sign is isolation and loss of interest. You might be this kind of a person who is very outgoing, a very jovial person, but after falling into depression or during the first week of depression, you start isolating yourself from the activities that you loved and losing interest maybe in playing video games. You are very much interested in maybe playing video games or socializing, but you find yourself isolating from all the activities. Loss of appetite leading to loss of weight. After falling into depression, you find yourself not being able to eat as the way you used to eat before. Lack of proper eating, or there are certain disorders that are characterized by not eating, such as anorexia and bulimia. Not eating properly leads to loss of weight. How do we treat depression? Maybe you're there, and let me start by explaining this. Maybe you're there and lately you've been feeling so sad, you're starting to isolate yourself, you're having headaches, you're feeling lonely, and you're losing interest in activities that you found being of interest before. I'm here to tell you that doesn't mean you're feeling all that, doesn't mean uko na depression. You can take a step of going to a psychologist or a psychiatrist or even a doctor. By going to a doctor, he or she will refer you to a psychologist or a psychiatrist, and from there we can start. So how do we treat depression? With the help of a therapist or a psychologist or a psychiatrist, utaweza kupata medication, maybe antidepressants, and from a psychologist tutaweza kupata kwa therapy we will apply various types of therapies like CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, solution focused therapies, among others. And also depression, unaweza pona depression doesn't really mean you umepata depression hautawahi pona. Yeah, through combination of that you can be able to kupona. That's all for today on depression. Let's see you on the next episode on mental health with Muthoni. See you.